Welcome to a Sugar Bee Cookies mini DIY. Today we're going to be decorating our pizza slice kit. These boxes will be good for up to 5 days at room temperature after you purchase, or you can pop into the freezer for up to 3 months and then just thaw on the counter in the box. Inside you will have some pizza toppings. You will have a pre-iced cookie for the pizza base. We have our tomato and crust. And you will have the cheese, which is a creamy white icing. You may also need a pair of scissors, and if you have a toothpick or a little skewer, this might help you move toppings around. First thing we're going to do is we're going to open our pizza slice. And I'm going to get my toppings ready. Now I'm going to just pour them into a little cup so that I have them ready. And then we're going to prep our icing. Now, icing colors can sometimes, even if it's white, can separate a little bit. You'll get a little bit of discoloration. This is just the water pulling away from the sugar and any color pigments that are in there. So all you have to do is just mix that up. It is completely normal. It just happens when it sits for a day or two, or sometimes if it goes through temperature fluctuations. And I'm just kind of squeezing the bag gently. I'm not squeezing really hard because I don't want to burst the bag, but I'm just kind of massaging it a little bit. And then what we're going to do is there is a seam in every bag. We're going to put that at the top, down the middle, and then I'm going to push the icing away. And I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to just snip off the tip. The reason why we put that seam down the middle is so that the icing comes out in a nice rope-like consistency instead of in a weird little jagged black ribbon. So this really is just a free-for-all decoration. You can decorate however you want. It's honestly just about putting the cheese wherever you want it, and I'm going to kind of drip over the edge just a little bit, not a lot, because we don't want it oozing too far down the edge. And I'm going to leave some bare spots because on a pizza, it's never just perfect. The cheese is all melty and gone all over the place. You do not have to use all your icing. Save some of it for another cookie or project. You can put this in the freezer. Just wrap it up in a little bit of plastic, put it in the freezer for up to 3 months. And if you have a skewer or a needle tool and you need to just kind of fix any icing spots, try not to touch your icing like I just did. You can help it ooze over the edge a bit so it's really got that melty feel. Pretty simple. Then we're going to place some of our toppings. We have little salami pieces. And little peppers. And this is why it's handy if you have a toothpick. You can kind of tuck it where you need to and push them around a bit. And we have little tiny olive pieces. Oops. And there we go. You can bury them a little bit in the cheese if you want. You can always add just a little more cheese. And you've decorated a pizza slice. This will be dry in about 6 hours. Once it's dry, you can wrap it back up. You can also put it in the freezer for up to 3 months and then gift it to somebody later on or eat it at another time. Happy decorating!